All right, students, welcome back. And today I'm going to do something different. Now, I have my camera set up high because it's set up for something else. But what I'm going to do is I have all these old toys. Now, I was looking for a drawing dummy. I had an old wooden drawing dummy I was going to use for an example. So I went out in my garage and I started looking through these old boxes where I thought it might be. And I found this old container full of toys here, old toys I forgot that I had. And since we're doing the holiday season, I figured, might as well show some of these old toys. You probably not seen some of them. Some of you older guys might have seen them, but I figured it would make a nice video for just, being shut in and holiday. So let's crack this thing open because I'm gonna play Santa Claus today and look at some of these old toys. All right, let's go. All right, let's go. Now, I already cracked this thing open to see what was inside. I didn't go through the whole thing, but as I say, I looked through some of it, and some of it I still don't know what's under the bottom. So, old toys. First off, let's look at this little thing here. Now, I got my mom here. Now, this thing was you put air in this thing. Let me see if I can get close to you guys. You put air in this thing. It's like, what is this, a moon hopper? What is this thing called? High hopping moon drone. And you put air into the thing, and you pump it up with this little pumper. Where is it? Right here. And it just fills this bubble up with this dome up with air. I'm trying to get this right. And it just kind of just hops. And I thought it was the neatest thing, but when I was young, I always tried to keep my toys, together. So, I mean, you can tell it pumped this thing. The plastic is yellowed. I don't even know if it'll hold air anymore. And take it out. So this was just like this little neatest little thing, and the legs spring. Where was this? It's a little catch somewhere. This thing right here, and it was just hot. The legs would spring down like a cricket, and the thing would just hop across the room. You're so exciting. I know, but when you're young, you get things like that. You just you get off one of those things like that. So I'm gonna put this back neatly, or not too neatly. Let's keep going. So get this out the way. This is a metal. So this was Power Rangers. I'm gonna try to keep this in the camera, so you gotta forgive me. But this was the what is this? I don't know if this is the Pterazord or whatever this thing was. I know a lot of people are like, "Wow, man, it's that. Yeah, I would like to have that." So I'm not gonna open this thing because I'm telling you, it's been like millions of years since. And this was my son. My son he was into Power Rangers, so yeah, And okay, yeah, it comes up, and this little head here. I'm looking at it instead of putting it in the camera. This little head here flips on, and it goes on top of this. Somehow, I think this flips back, and the head flips up. Like I say, it's been so long since I've even messed with these things. I think when my son sees that, he's gonna be like, "Oh, that's mine. Give it back." And he's like 30 something anyway. So, all right, this was what was this? This was another Power Rangers thing. This was a little eagle thing, and I don't know if it hooks. I think it hooks to the back of this. Like I said, it's been so long. It might hook to the back of this thing, and then it flies. Anyway, it's not gonna fly for real, but yeah, memories. But like I say, I took care of my toys when I was young, so I made sure my son took care of most of his. And when he stopped playing with them, I just took him and put him up because, it might be worth something one day. Let's get this little bear out of here. I think it made noise. This is when he's early, and when you talk, it opened his little mouth, and it would, I don't know if it would actually say the actual words or if it would just talk, battery operated. I don't know. So what else we got? This was my favorite toy here. This battery operated little plane. I think you could maybe still buy them, but the propellers would spin around and the guns would come in and out and shoot. And and the wings would flap. What was it? Flapjack, I think it was called. So it had these wings, but the wings would flap as the guns were shooting, and and it had a blower. I think that's what it was, because ever since Mad Max, it's the blower, Max the blower. It had a little blower right here, and it was tight. I probably still have all the pieces, but I doubt if it works. So if I find the pieces, maybe I'll try to stick it back together. Take some of these out. My nunchucks, that's stuck in the bottom. So this is more, okay, this guy here. But let's get some of these out. Remember these things right here? Ton of them. I used to buy my son a ton of these things. They probably still work too. They probably still work. There's another one. The X-Men. Is it upside down for you guys? No. So what is that? X-Men, Home Alone. You know, he just loved these things. So whenever we was young, we would go places, and then he would have that to play with. This is before PlayStation, y'all. Before PlayStation. This is a truck for something. I don't know what this was for, but this Micronauts. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, I had all the pieces to this except the rubber tread on the back, because it would lay down and it would roll too. You could take the legs off. You could turn this into different things, and the little Micronaut figure would go in here. I don't know if I have the Micronaut figure, but I know I have all the legs. In fact, let's see if I can put this together. This is the right leg for the right thing. And this, you can see how yellow this thing is. That's how long, how old it is. One leg, and here's the other leg. I don't even remember what this thing was called, and the head is in here somewhere. But yeah, it was Micronaut. I love this thing because it would roll. That was the thing. Had a little motor, and I want to say the motor. Where's the button for the motor? Is it under here? I don't remember. But yeah, it rolls. Again, I'm trying to. I think that was pre-Optimus Prime. I don't know who came out first, Transformers or Micronauts. And it. If I can find the head. Okay, I'm just trying to get these because this is just kind of jammed up down in here. So this was a Batman. I love this Batman because of the color. This is that blue and white color. And it has a little stand it stands on. And I put it in this bag because I didn't want it to get dirty. And it doesn't do anything, it just stands there. But I like the way it was made, that cape, this little cape. And I hope I don't break some of these things. And this is like a rubber vinyl kind of rubber. And this was, I forgot who, the guy who years when he used to do Batman. I love that guy, his art style. So when I saw this Batman, I had to get it. And it just had a little clamp stand, and it just stood there and just, you know, it was Batman, you know, nice blue. I like, that's probably the color before they went, you know, dark. And I can't think of the guy, he always did like the long ears. I can't think of his name. So yeah, Batman. Looking at it now, his legs are a little short, but you know, that's just, you know, when you're a kid, you know. Yeah, get this on camera, Brian, get this on camera. I'm sorry about the camera angle. It's just, yeah, it's just weird camera angle. So yeah, I'll put them back later. Put them back in the bag. So this was another Transformer, not Transformer, this was the, what was this, like the Lion Zord or something like that? The Lion Zord. Look in the monitor, Brian. I don't even know how this works. I think the legs come down like this. Look in the monitor and do it in the monitor. And I don't know if this comes, you know, I don't know. But yeah, this is, Power Rangers. Something like that. Like I say, it's been, jeez. Does something else hook to that? Or does it run like this? I think the legs, feet come out, but does it turn around? I don't know. I don't know. As I said, this is when my son was like probably 8 or 9 or something. I'm not gonna mess with it because I have to put it back in the box. So yeah, it's upside down. There you go. And the head pops out somehow, some way, and then I get the chest goes down. Oh, here we go. We getting something. And it turns into, it can't be his hands. But I think they had little red caps here. Yeah, so the Lion Zord, Tiger Zord, I don't know. You're gonna hear me say that a lot. I don't know. Oh, there's his little fists. I still have to put what's happening here with the foot now? Get back over there. And the little claw, I guess the claw goes up here. But I knew they had little red, and it's probably in there somewhere, red things that, you know, yeah. Memories. All right, who's next? This guy right here. When Macross first came out, where's the little top? I know I have the top. When Macross first came out, I was in love with that. What is the YF-19? And I wanted that thing so bad, but I couldn't afford it. And when I could afford it, I couldn't get the white one. I'm trying to open this thing up. I always kept it in airplane mode because it was so hard to open up. And then I didn't like it because the nose would always dip down when you have it in airplane mode. It was like, It was made to be in robot mode, not airplane mode. And this thing is heavy. This is like the die cast metal thing. But as I say, I think it was mainly meant to be in airplane mode or robot mode, because when you put it in airplane mode, it was just too wobbly to, everything wouldn't stay tight. So I kept it on my shelf in airplane mode for the longest. And then when I moved, I guess I just put it up. Yeah, but I ended up buying the actual model. Never put it together yet. So yeah, this is the YF-19. I never bought the other one, which is the VF something, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's been a long time. But see, like I said, it's just, yeah, it's wonky. It's really wonky. It wasn't cheap, but it's wonky. So yeah, I don't even remember how to transform it, nor would I even try. So I do have all the pieces. I don't know what the canopy is. So we have this thing here. This is another Power Ranger thing. I don't know which one it is. What is it? The Castle? I think this was a different series. The Z. I don't know. Power Rangers. It might be worth something to somebody, some collector one day. There you go. Got my nunchucks out. I used to teach martial arts, so after 17 years in it, so yeah, I wouldn't do it now. I bust myself in the head. This was Elephant Zord, part of the Elephant Zord. Another piece of, I guess that's a hands. This is a saddle for something. Did I have a horse somewhere? I don't know. This thing is, I don't remember what this was, an anime. So leave a comment. Tell me what anime, but I like this. My son had it, and he would play with it, and I make sure he didn't break that, because I was like, I like that thing. Don't break that thing. So, yeah. Is that Ultraman? I can't say. Is that Ultraman? Let me know, somebody. Is that Ultraman? What does he do? He probably had a sword or something. Most of this stuff is still around, intact. It's a nice car from something, flying car from something. I don't know how you get the wings out, but it's a nice car. I don't know if I bought it for him or for me, because I like the design. And I don't know if I said, I worked at Target for a while. Another one. We would just get him these things, because yeah, he would conquer the level. Oh, it's a vest for G.I. Joe. Nice. I probably might put this on my my drawing figure. Yeah, make it look cool. Anyway, what else we got in here? We have another part for the castle. I guess these are the arms for these things. They go in some way, somehow. I don't know if it's the right or left arm. There you go. So yeah, eventually the whole, where's the camera? The whole castle Zord would be, since I took the pink one out, I'm going to put it back together somehow. There you go. So I don't know if that's the whole thing. Maybe he's got a weapon or something, and this was coming down, so he transformed somehow, some way. I don't know, but there it is. What else we got? This is my old Enterprise. I don't know why it broke. Probably the glue fell off of it. I'm sure all the pieces are here. This is the stand for the Batman. This is the propeller for this thing. Where's the plane at? I don't know if the blower is still in there. And I want to say I saw this somewhere on some site. Wing. Here's the other part of this, the Enterprise. I like that design. When they changed it, I like that design. Here is the wing. And there's a blower that goes on here, and the wings flap up and down. When they're shooting his guns, it just sits there and it flaps up and down. And it's cool because it makes a noise like, you can hear it because the engine was kind of powerful. I'm looking for the thing. Oh. Jupiter 2. I love this thing. I looked for this thing maybe a couple months ago. It's like a die-cast Jupiter 2. I think it was when the new Lost in Space came out. Maybe I'll put this up there with my TIE Fighter and my other thing. Keep it out on my shelf. We got here Another Zord, another one. Somebody's got a helmet. I don't know who wears a little helmet, but yeah, my son, I mean, he was really into Power Rangers. He loved Power Rangers. So, and I didn't hate Power Rangers. So yeah. And these are just, I have like overseas toys, a lot of Japanese stuff, but that's a whole new video, whole new box. I think this goes on the castle. Origami bird. You know, I just never noticed that. Origami bird. There, it goes up here. Why would you have an origami bird for a helmet? Oh, well, whatever. I didn't design it. My designs will come out. This goes on. What does this go on? Does this go on this guy? No, it goes on the bird. On the other guy, terror, whatever. It's a hand that broke off my guy, my figure. Let's see what's in the bag. What is in the bag? Just a bunch of little stuff. Batmobile. I like that Batmobile back in the day. Play-Doh, alien little thing. This little glow-in-the-dark thing. Here's a sword for somebody. Kingpin. I have a ton of these things. As I said, I used to work at Target, so I bought. No, this is not Kingpin. This is Cops. I remember that, Cops. I used to love that show. Look it up, Cops. These are little pieces I put because my son might break them. Let's see if I can pull some of these things out. If I even have the Cops. Visionaries. I love Visionaries. I still have the staffs. This is when he was like tearing stuff up because you put these things together. It had a little rubber and it holds them together. But they have these cool with holograms. I love that show. I end up downloading all of the series. Let's pull this out real quick and see what I got. Just because a little alien. I don't know. I think this is my first wife's. This is old. I mean, this is like super old. This thing. Again, I don't know what his name was. A little Furby looking thing. Shredder. Yeah, Shredder. I was a Turtle fan when the Turtles first premiered. There were like 3 or 5 series things. I love the animation, so I became a Turtle fan. More Cops. You would tearing these things up because I said there was rubber connecting it. More Visionaries. You might be able to see that hologram if my camera wants to do. Another sword, some Play-Doh. It's probably dead by now. Let's see if anything interesting. This is the bottom to this guy. Let me show you this guy. So they had a little piece and it would hold the little rubber band would hold them together. I don't know who this guy was, maybe Big Boss or something crazy like that. Yeah, and the rubber band would break. It would hold right here in this piece of metal. Probably can't see that. And it would hold right here on this. And you can only twist it so much. After a while, of course, the rubber bands dry up and they break. So I try to keep the parts so that one day somebody can put them back together. Star Wars. Oh, I want that one. Visionaries again. I don't know if this is not the right guy though. But I have all the pieces, as I say, the hips. And then they come together, but it's not the right guy's bottom. So yeah. Does he still have his hand? Play-Doh, Batman, Inspector Gadget. Some of these might be just like McDonald's toys, but I have another case full of old McDonald's toys, the Happy Meals. I don't know if you've seen the little Happy Meals, the little meals that would transform into little figures. Yeah, I have a bunch of those things too. Probably can find them on eBay. This little robot here, he probably still works. You wind him up and he just kind of like walks and flips over. This is old school. You broke it after 45 years. Yeah, anyway. What is this? BB from a BB gun. Baloo the bear. This is a bunch of Happy Meal stuff. I'm not gonna get into any more of this. An old video back in the day when I did my Kung Fu, me and my friends. I need to find a player so I can play this thing. All right, moving on. What's that? Who do we got here? This is a chest plate to one of these Power Ranger things. Another video game. This is my, what is, oh, this is, what is that called? Macross, old Macross figures. Transforms a little bit, but yeah, I think I bought like 2 or 3 of these things. Yeah, here's the other one. But it was not meant to be in jet mode because the jet mode just looked really stupid. So yeah, put it on camera. Where can you find these at? Hot Wheel, ton of Hot Wheel collection that I got him. This is the truck for that truck. Is this Snake Eyes? G.I. Joe Snake Eyes on a bike. It's probably one of those where you pull the little wheel through. And this is the Snake Eyes. I have a 12-inch Snake Eye figure, which people say, no, they never made. Yes, they did make a 12-inch. This is his shirt. This is why I didn't like them. Because they put him in a blue shirt and some black pants. Wow. This is the head. Where are you at? This is the head for this thing. Micronauts. I do believe I have Micronauts somewhere. I have some more Micronauts somewhere. This is the hand. And here is the other hand. I told you I keep my stuff. It's like a claw anyway, so you claw it. And here's the front. You put the Micronaut in it, inside them. Oh, here's a switch right here. And then you turn the switch on, and the back of it will roll, and you take this off. And then he could, roll across the floor for whatever reason. I don't know, but this thing is so orange. I wonder how much is this worth? Micronauts. I used to love that whole concept of the Micronauts. So I think that's going to be just little pieces of horn. Like I said, this is the front chest for something else. This is another Olympic pin. My mother-in-law used to buy me those things. Olympic coin. I know she was like really hot on that stuff. I don't know why, thinking it was going to be worth money. And it might be worth something money today. And glow-in-the-dark Slurpee Batman tops. I used to drink Slurpees all the time. So yeah, that's going to be, I think this is the canopy for the Macross. Not the Macross. Is it Macross? It is Macross. Is it Macross? Anyway, this is the canopy for this thing. It's not broken. It just came off somehow, some way. I don't know how. So yeah, that's it. Another hand for my figure, which broke off, which I want to try to find some hands. So yeah, this is the red piece for this guy. A bunch of pieces that fit on his arm. It just looks cool. Yeah, so that's it for this little case. I just thought it would be cool just to pull out some memories. I'll show my son. He'll freak out. So yeah, next video, you can't see my hand. Next video, we'll do some more drawing stuff. Do some more drawing. So yeah, this is a gun for somebody. I don't know who this is for. It's a nice gun. Anyway, I'm out. Later, have a good holiday. Hope you had a good holidays because it's after the holidays. And stay safe. Yeah, stay safe. It ain't over yet. Stay safe. So I'll see you guys later. Wait, before you go, I found my little blower. Doubt if it would work though. It hooks up under the little belt and it snaps down into the little hole. All right, so I had to cut that to get that on. But see, this is the little blower, that little engine on the thing. And I thought it was so tight when I saw it because, as I said, when I first saw Mad Max and he had that blower, the last of the V8s, and I saw this, I thought this was so cool. So I wonder, does it work? Maybe I'll have to get some batteries and try it. So when you flip it, the wings go up and down. When you spin it, or when it comes on, the wings flap up and down. And basically that's all it does. It just flaps up and down. So I thought it was just cool. I would leave it on my dresser and just let it run until the batteries died. So yeah, anyway, memories. All right, so I'm out this time. Catch you guys later. Maybe I'll hook this thing back up. Yeah, that's it.